I want to start with something important. When we talk about an ignored child, we are not talking about neglect in the extreme sense. We're not talking about parents who don't care. We're not talking about abuse or abandonment. Most ignored children are deeply loved. They're fed. They're clothed. They're educated. And yet, they feel invisible. This episode is about something much quieter and much more common. It's about what happens to a child's brain when connection is inconsistent, when attention is often delayed, distracted, or conditional. Not because parents are bad, but because modern life is loud, busy, and fractured. And children feel that fragmentation differently than adults do. Let's start with how a child's brain understands attention. Adults understand intent. We know the difference between, "I'll talk to you later," and "I don't care." Children don't. Children experience the world through patterns, not explanations. A child doesn't think, "My parent is busy right now." They feel, "I'm not being noticed." And when that happens repeatedly, even in small, unintentional ways, the nervous system starts to adapt. Not consciously, biologically. Let's be honest about modern parenting. Many parents are on phones while listening, answering emails while saying, saying "just a minute" 5 times, half present, half elsewhere. Again, this is not about blame, but to a child's brain, divided attention still feels like absence. Children don't measure love in hours. They measure it in moments of presence. 10 distracted minutes don't equal 1 fully connected minute. And when presence is unpredictable, the brain doesn't relax. It scans. This is where behavior begins to change. When a child's brain senses inconsistency in connection, it goes into strategy mode. Not manipulation, not misbehavior. Adaptation. There are usually 2 main adaptations. Keycap 1, the loud child. Some children learn, when I'm loud, people notice me. These children may interrupt constantly, act out, break rules, escalate behavior. This is often labeled as attention seeking, but it's more accurate to call it connection seeking. Keycap 2, the quiet child. Other children learn, when I need too much, I disappear. These children may become overly independent, stop asking for help, minimize emotions, appear easy or mature. This is often praised, but neurologically, it's still a response to feeling unseen. Both paths come from the same root. I need to adjust myself to stay connected. Many parenting strategies suggest, ignore the behavior you don't want. Sometimes, briefly, this works. But here's the critical distinction. Ignoring behavior is not the same as ignoring the child. When ignoring behavior turns into emotional absence, the brain doesn't learn calm. It learns invisibility. A child who is repeatedly ignored during emotional moments learns, my feelings disconnect people. That belief is powerful, and it doesn't disappear with age. Ignored children don't always look hurt. Many grow up to be highly responsible, people-pleasing, emotionally guarded, afraid to ask for help, comfortable being needed but not seen. Others swing the opposite way, craving validation, struggling with boundaries, mistaking attention for love. The behavior evolves. The underlying nervous system memory remains. I must adjust myself to stay connected. This shows up later in friendships, relationships, and work. Now let's clear up an important misunderstanding. Children do not need constant entertainment, endless engagement, parents who never look away. What they need is predictable connection. Safe moments where their presence is acknowledged, their emotions are tolerated, their voice reaches someone. It's not quantity, it's quality and reliability. Here's the fix, and it's simpler than most parents expect. Right finger micro-connection before correction. This means eye contact before instruction, saying their name before giving direction, a hand on the shoulder, a pause before speaking. These moments take seconds, but they signal something powerful to the brain. I see you. You exist here. You matter. A child who feels seen does not need to fight for attention. This doesn't require perfection. You will still be busy. You will still be distracted sometimes. The repair matters more than the miss. A simple, "Hey, I was distracted earlier. I'm listening now." That one sentence can reset a nervous system. Children don't need flawless parents. They need repairing parents. So here's the takeaway. Behavior is communication, and often, behavior labeled as difficult is a nervous system asking one question: do I matter when I'm not perfect? The opposite of being ignored is not being indulged. It's being seen. This was one psychology fix parents can use today. In the next episode, we'll talk about why children resist help even when they're struggling, and what that resistance is protecting. Tiny brains don't need more control. They need more connection they can count